Like, subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos from PHN Learn. For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the next section of our Android Studio development tutorial by PHN Technology Private Limited. In this section, we are going to learn about dialogues in Android. So the first video is of alert dialog. Now, while playing games or in many applications, we find a alert confirmation at many times. Are you sure you want to download this file? Are you sure you want to exit? So these dialog boxes, now it is not a full activity, correct? When you click on the button, we just get a pop-up box, a small part which shows us the message with options. Either we can select yes or we can select no. So such pop-ups which are not a complete activity but we can design them as activities are called as dialogues. There are different types of dialogues in Android. We have dialog confirmation dialogues, we have time pickers, date pickers, we have custom dialogues. So we are going to learn about these dialogues in this whole section. Let's begin with the alert dialog in this video. Okay. So I have already added a project into my Android Studio. And this is the main activity.java file and the design file. Let's begin with the designing. So alert dialog, what we will do is we will have a button. Whenever user will click on the button, it will ask for the confirmation. Like, are you sure you want to download this file? If user selects yes, we will display a toast message, file downloaded. If user says no, we will display download cancelled. This is a simple toast message. Again, what we will do is in the same app, we will add the exit confirmation. What is exit confirmation? When we click on the back button or when we try to close the app, it should ask us for the confirmation. Are you sure you want to exit? If we say yes, the app will close. If we say no, app will not close. Okay? So let's begin with our project. First of all, I'll delete this constraint layout and I will add linear layout here. We will set the orientation of this linear layout as vertical as usual. Here I will add a button, wrap content, and we will make this text as click to download. Remember, no file will be downloaded, it is just a message for confirmation. Okay. We will set its gravity, center. Then we will give some margin top. So this is my design, and as we have to handle its click event, we will use ID property. So I will give ID property to this button. Let's say download. This is the ID of this button. This is it. In design section, we have to only add a button. The alert dialog will appear in the runtime, correct? Whenever we click on this button, then only that dialog box will appear. So we don't need to design it in XML, we will design it in Java only. Let's see how. So we'll go to the Java file, we will create object of this button. Let's say download. Then here I will initialize the object inside the onCreate. So download equals to find view by id r.id.download, because I have given download ID in XML file. Then we will create the onClick event for this download button. So download dot set onClick listener new space capital O enter. Now here we will use the custom function, because we have to design the alert dialog, we have to write down its code. Both the things. So instead of writing it here in this onClick, what I will do is I will create a function. So let's say show dialog. I am calling this show dialog function. Now, or let's say show alert dialog. Okay. It is giving, don't use show dialog because it is an inbuilt function. We have given name as show alert dialog. Now it is showing error cannot resolve method show alert dialog, because it is not an inbuilt method. It is our own function and we will define it. So after this onCreate, we will define our function show alert dialog. Okay, so public void show alert dialog. Okay. Show alert dialog is a function and we are calling this function function on click, means whenever we will click on download button, show alert dialog will be called. And remember, so this is the bracket of on create. You have to write this public void show alert outside this on create but inside the class. So this is the class. Class means what? Public class main activity. So inside it is one of the member function just like on create. Okay. Now here what we have to do is, I am in show alert dialog function. First of all, we have to design our alert dialog, and to design the alert dialog we use alert dialog dot builder class. Alert dialog dot builder, let's say builder equals to new alert dialog dot builder. On which activity do we have to display this alert dialog? On main activity. So here I will give main activity dot this. Okay. So now we have created the object of the builder class. Now we will design it. So first we will set it the title, builder dot set title, say confirmation, semicolon, builder dot set message, are you sure you want to download this file? So I have set it the title, the message. Then there is one property, builder dot set cancelable, true. What is the use of this set cancelable? So once we get the output, and then I'll come back to this point and I'll explain you. Okay? We will keep it on hold for now. Yes. Next, set cancelable. Now I have to define two buttons in the alert dialog. First one, yes, either user will say yes or user will say no. So alert dialog by default provides us some buttons: positive button, negative button and neutral button. We have to use only two, so we will use positive button and negative button. See how to code for them now. Okay. So builder dot set positive button. You see set positive button. Now here first we have to give the text. What should be displayed on that button? So let's say yes. Okay. So text yes, comma, the click event of that button. So click event is generated using new space capital O, enter. And here it is showing error at the last because there is no semicolon. So you have to add a semicolon manually. What we have did? First set positive button, then we have written yes, comma, new space capital O, enter. This click event will be generated. Now in this click event, when user says yes, means user has clicked on yes, what should happen? We have to display a toast message, download complete. This is it for the yes button, but we want one more no button. So you will have to come out of this click event of yes button, builder dot set negative button. No, you can write any text, no, cancel, delete, anything. Okay, comma, new space capital O, enter. And at the end you will have to give semicolon. Now here, if user presses on no button, what should happen? We will display a toast message again. Here, download failed. Now we have completed the design part of our alert dialog. So we have set it the title, message, positive button, negative button. If you want one more like cancel button, you can add it. Set neutral. Okay. Now after designing, we have to actually display that alert dialog. So to display that alert dialog, we have to again create an object of alert dialog. Earlier we created the object of alert dialog dot builder, and now we will create the object of alert dialog. So alert dialog, let's say A equals to builder dot create. So this builder dot create function creates an alert dialog and return it to A, and then we have to do A dot show. Means now the alert dialog will be displayed, we are showing it. And will happen when we will click on this button download. Let's check the output. So loading. Okay. Click to download. When I click on this, see here, I am getting a pop-up. Title is confirmation. Message, are you sure you want to download this file? Now if I click on yes, download complete. If I click on no, download failed. Now what is the use of the cancelable property here? Let's say I have opened this dialog box and I clicked somewhere outside. What happened? I neither selected yes nor no. I clicked somewhere outside. Here, my dialog box vanishes. It is automatically disappearing. Now what we will do is we will make this cancelable property false. Now my dialog box is not cancelable, and now if we run this project, click to download. Now see, even if you click anywhere, now your dialog box is compulsory. It is not cancelable, and if you make this set cancelable true, so in that case it will be cancelable. Even if you press the back button, your dialog box will not vanish. You will have to select one option, either yes or no from the dialog box. Okay? I hope you have understood this. Next, so one part of our today's agenda is completed. On the button click, we are generating a dialog box and we are handling the click event also. Like if you want to open a new activity when user clicks on yes, so in this yes on click listener, here will come your intent code. If in camera code you can do it. Are you sure you want to open camera? If user says yes, the camera code will be here. If user says no, nothing will happen. Okay, so this is how you can use alert dialog at different places. Wherever before placing a call, are you sure you want to place this call? Are you sure you want to send the SMS? So that user will get a cross check of the things that he is doing. Okay, you can write any code into this on click event. Now why are we using a separate function? Can I write this whole code here in this on click? No. It will give you errors. I'll tell you why. Because we are already inside a click event of a button, download, and inside a click event we are again going to write the click event of positive button and negative button directly, which will give error. Because inside a function you cannot define more functions. Okay, it is cascading of functions and that is why it is giving error. Okay. However, if you define a separate function like show alert dialog, then it is fine because now there is no direct cascading. There is cascading but it is indirect. Okay. So if you write this whole code here, maybe you will get an error on these lines. The click events, everything will work fine, but your button click events will give you error. Okay. So you can check it out and take a note of this point. Be careful. Now we had done this for the first part. Now comes the second part of our project, that is exit confirmation. How to get exit confirmation from the user. So we will see about this exit confirmation in the next video following it. Thank you.
For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.